Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first episode of Monday Morning Mentality. We will be doing this show, every Monday morning, but this is our first one, so I do have a few ground rules I just want to tell you guys, so that you know a little bit more of what to expect. But the show is going to be mainly 3 parts, and the first part is going to be each week we are going to address one of our 7 core values, and then the second part is we are going to address those values, but we are more importantly going to give you ways in how to act on them and how to implement them, how to actually be about them. And then our third part is we're going to inform you on what to look for this week on the show, guests that we have coming in, events that we have planned, and the schedule that we released, just different aspects into what to look for with that. So without further talking your ear off this morning, in case it's early or some of you guys might be tuning into this a little bit later, but either way, less my voice the better. So let's get into it. So today, our core value is going to be serve. And I went over this a little bit, but really this is important. It's at the top of the pyramid. But to serve is to be of service to others, to put yourself out there for others. It is always looking for ways that you can help someone who needs it, to step in where someone needs to step into. And so it's the intentional act of giving yourself for another. And I wrote it down just so I can keep it accurate with you guys this morning. That means volunteering is an act of service because you're giving your time, you're giving yourself, right? So that is something we can do to better serve our communities and serve the people that we are surrounded by. Another opportunity to serve is by doing the hard things in your families, in your communities, and in your programs for the people that you are surrounded by. It's different when you put yourself out there and do hard things for the people you care about because you care about them instead of just for the serving of yourself. So serving others, being of service to others through doing the hard things that need to be done for the people that you care about. And that's on your teams, that's in your families, that's in your communities. So that's our second part of being able to serve. And our third part is actively looking for ways to be of service. They are all around us in the grocery store. They are all around us in the gym, where they are all around us at school. I mean, school's out for most people, but they're all around us to say the least. And that just means that when we aren't giving ourselves and we aren't acting on those things, we just probably aren't looking for them. So it's a simple fix. But those are just some ways that we can be of service. And starting our week today on Monday, it's a great way and mentality put at the forefront of your mind to find ways that you can help another, that you can put your time and effort into an event, into an action that's going to help another person. And it's not always going to be easy, it's not always going to be fun, but that is why it must be done. And so that's my breakdown on service, to serve. That is our word for the week. That's what's going to be at the forefront of our mind. And now that I've ran over it, the second part of that is I gave you the action steps. But something we're going to do with these core values is over the next 7 weeks, which sounds like a long time, but it's going to fly by. That will land on July 1st. That'll be the 7th Monday. We are going to announce a movement leader. Now, who a movement leader is to us is the person who is actively embodying and acting on these core values. Because at the end of the day, these aren't just words. These are ways that we are going to move this community forward and move each other forward, move our teams forward, move ourselves forward. So, to be nominated as a movement leader, we are going to do it in a couple different ways. Now, movement leader, like I said, is the person who embodies these values. And each week you might see someone in your life that you're like, yeah, that person is being about what we talk about. And so we want to acknowledge them and recognize them. And so it's peer recommended. And as the weeks go by and it starts to get close to that July 1st date gets closer, and we'll keep talking about this every Monday, you guys can nominate individuals. It can be parents, coaches, teammates, friends, anybody who embodies these 7 values. You can nominate them through Instagram. You guys can DM us with the individual's name and why you think, and you guys can comment on our YouTube video. You guys can reach out to us on Facebook. So there's a couple different ways to do that. But the big thing is we want to give you guys a way to interact with us and show us who is really out here doing the thing. And we will also be cognizant and aware and watching to recognize those individuals. But everyone nominated will be recognized on this show. But the one person who is recognized and nominated by multiple people, and it can be a general consensus, they will be our movement leader on July 1st. Meaning you'll get an awesome setup, awesome package. That will start to get released more later on. It's not about that, but it is cool to be recognized with those things. So we're going to do that. But the big thing is that individual, they deserve to be recognized when they embody these things. But it's not solely about that. We just want to give you guys a way that we can be more interactive and you guys can be rewarded for doing all of this and acting on these. So putting and implementing them into your life is not an easy thing to do. So when you do it, we want to take note. But that will be our movement leader. That's how that's going to work as time moves on. We still have several weeks before that deadline, and we still have lots of core values to act on and talk about. But that is going to be our second part of these Monday morning meetings. Mentality, not meetings. Sorry guys, that might have been a trigger for some people. It's not a Monday morning meeting. It's a little bit different, but not more positive, I hope. Anyways, our third part is I want to give you guys a little bit of an update of what is to come for this week. So I released a schedule this Sunday about some of the shows that are coming. It's a bit more formatted now. So Mondays and Fridays, we have pretty interactive shows that are going to be decently short. I'm not going to talk your ear off. It's not going to be a whole lot, but it's ways that we can interact with you guys can interact with us, and we can take these things and actually go act on them. It's not just a whole bunch of talk, actually things that we can put into action. So that will be Mondays and Fridays. Start the week strong and the working week strong, and then over the weekend keep it going strong. But anyways, Tuesday and Thursday we will be hosting live shows. With Tuesday will be focused on training, everything from training, questions, comments, how to properly train, different skills, different aspects of that. And then Thursdays will be live talking everything college, from recruiting to bringing on college athletes to bringing on coaches, everything college. So if you're aspiring to college athletics, that is a must see show. And then Saturday, we're doing our Saturday Night Lives, which I'm very excited about. So those shows, the Saturday Night Live show, will simply be a couple of us just talking life, talking basketball, talking sports, athletics. But it's a really neat one because it'll be live, it'll be interactive, it'll be every Saturday night. So you guys who are traveling for AAU this time of year, for you guys who you got stuff on Sunday morning, you're not really going out like that, it's a great opportunity for you guys to just hear everything from an athlete, everything you can possibly imagine. And it's a lot less structured than the actual podcast episodes. It's going to be a bit more broad end. Who knows how long it's going to run. And it's just going to be a great opportunity to tune in for the athletes, more so than the parents. If the parents are feeling like that's what they want to do, go for it. But that Saturday night is specifically for the athletes. So I think I ran through Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and those Saturday nights. And that's the scheduled stuff. But we will also be doing episodes with TJ, talks with TJ, because we all want to hear that, where we discuss about everything. But as that is coming up, we'll announce it also on the show, and we will announce it through Instagram and our Facebook, so you won't miss an episode. And then we will also be bringing on other guests as the weeks come, and those will be announced as well as schedules are finalized and everything is set in place with those individuals. So that is a very long-winded overview of what is coming for the week, but I hope it gives you guys something to look forward to, a little bit better of an understanding. And remember, this week our objective is to serve, and I appreciate all you guys. I know we appreciate all you guys tuning in, taking this time for yourself. And now it's a podcast, it's a talk show, and we do a whole lot of talking, but the important part is that we take this and we start and we go out and act in our day-to-day lives, in the real life, outside of our screens, outside of YouTube, IG, and Facebook, right? So this is a way to do so. This is a way to interact with you guys a lot more, and I look forward to what is in store this week. So stay tuned. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. Let's do this, and I look forward to hearing from you guys soon.